Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and welcome to my Pogmentary reaction review video. Now I don't normally review documentaries. In fact, this is my first ever documentary review, but full disclosure, I'm a Manchester United fan. So when this cropped up, because it's all about Paul Pogba, I was intrigued, I had to check it out, so I'm here to review it. Now this is a 5-part series that's available to watch on Amazon Prime, and in one of the episodes, Paul Pogba's agent, a guy called Mino Raiola, says that half the people absolutely love Pogba and the other half absolutely hate him. That's how I'm going to review this documentary. I'm going to talk about the things that I loved and the things that I didn't love as much. So first, the good. This is produced by Amazon Studios, so you know the production values are going to be through the roof. There are some fantastic drone shots, great scenes at football stadiums, there's animation in there as well. It all looks really good. It's been well crafted and put together really well. As a filmmaker, I can completely respect that. I love how they've brought it together, but let's be honest, most people don't care about that stuff. Secondly, Pogba comes across as a really likable character. He's a family man. We meet his wife and his kids. He talks a lot about his roots, where he came from. He pays respect to his mum and dad. As a footballer, he trains hard, he works hard, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, we don't see him out clubbing. He's a professional, he's a great athlete. He seems like a genuinely nice person, someone you can have a laugh and joke with. All good. And now onto the bad things about the documentary. Unfortunately, it comes across as very self-serving and one-dimensional. He paints himself as this amazing character, and so does everybody else around him who only have good things to say about him. Even the animated character of him, that we see this guy growing up, he almost appears a little bit like a superhero or this amazing character who's always overcoming adversity. But I suppose if you're making a documentary or a film about yourself, you are going to paint yourself in the best possible light. What I think would have helped this documentary would have been to give it a little bit of balance. So on one hand, yes, we get to see Paul as this great guy, but how about showing some of the flaws of Paul Pogba? How about some of the things that he's not done so well? Just a little bit of balance, because no one's a perfect character. That would have helped this documentary to feel a little bit more well-rounded. One of the other criticisms that I have about Paul Pogba in this documentary, it's a small thing and maybe other people have picked up on it as well, but he talks about when his football career finishes, he'd be interested in moving into movies and television. Now that's fine if he wants to do that, but he seems to do it with an attitude of, hey, I'm Pogba, I'll just move into that because I'm famous. And he seems to completely overlook the fact that there are thousands and millions of people who want to work in these careers, and they study hard, they work hard, they go to university, they go on courses to learn these skills. So for him to assume, well, I'm just going to become an actor when I'm done with this, it's a little bit cocky, and that kind of runs through him throughout this documentary, this assumption that I can just do anything because I'm famous, because I'm Paul Pogba. I didn't quite like that. It kind of disrespects all of the people who work really hard to get into those careers that he thinks he could just walk into. And the last criticism, and this is the big thing that has got a lot of people's backs up, is when Paul Pogba and his agent Mino Raiola are talking about the extension of a possible contract at Manchester United. I think Paul Pogba is on something like 290 grand a week, and they're having this conversation about extending the contract, and his agent's like, well, yeah, they're not really offering you much extra, and Paul's like, well, they're offering me nothing. You want to keep me, but you're not offering me much. Dude, you're on 290 grand a week. It's like you are completely oblivious to the state of the world right now and the rising cost of living. You just live in a bubble, and I think people seeing that will make them dislike Paul Pogba a little bit more if they already dislike him. It's like he's completely out of touch, which, to be fair, a lot of footballers are. Having said that, as a Manchester United fan, as someone who was really excited about Paul Pogba when he first came to Manchester United, I wish him all the best, all the success for the future, but I'm kind of happy that he's leaving Manchester United. All the best, mate. As a documentary, I think it's a well-produced piece of work. I don't think it tells us much that we didn't already know. Yeah, we get to see what the inside of Paul Pogba's house looks like. We get to meet his wife and his kids. We get to see his mum, but I'm sure there are other places where we may have seen that before. So I don't think it does much other than tell us how great Paul Pogba is, and we should all love him all the more. It was decent. Worth a watch if you like Manchester United, if you like Paul Pogba, but for everyone who doesn't like him, it's probably not worth bothering. So those are my thoughts about the documentary. As always, I would love to know what you thought of it. Are you a Paul Pogba fan? Do you think he's the best thing since sliced bread? Does this make you love him even more? Or are you on the other side of the fence and you think, yeah, I already didn't like Pogba and this has made me dislike him even more? This isn't a thing where we can just throw mud at Paul Pogba. I don't want to do that. Like I say, he seems like a really nice guy, but I'd love to know what you thought of the documentary in general. What did you think of this 5-part series? Please leave a comment in the comment section. Whilst you're here, give this video a thumbs up. If you like reviews like this one, if you like reaction videos, if you like movie discussion, can I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Marcus Loves Movies. Do that by hitting the subscribe button. I would really appreciate your support. Let's create a bit of a community. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment and please stay tuned for the next video that I release. So until then, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching.